More youthful but natural. That's the words I use when I describe what they do at the Physician Center for Beauty. With me now is Marilyn, who is the optimal aging specialist. And before we get into dermal needling and what it can do for our viewers, tell me a little bit about some specials you have going on right now, because I think there are probably a lot of folks who'd like to take advantage of it.
Okay, well, we've got our breast augmentation special, and if anyone's out in our viewing audience thinking about breast augmentation, Dr. McGuire is a fantastic plastic surgeon, does beautiful work. We're offering $500 off your surgery fee. So all you need to do is just schedule a consultation with Dr. McGuire up through Monday, and then if you book your surgery, you'll save $500.
All right, and then Cool Sculpting, 20% off?
Yeah, this is our biggest sale on Cool Sculpting. We got a little bit more time on this. This is a non-surgical permanent fat reduction that's designed to really address those areas that are resistant to diet and exercise, like the abdomen, the flanks, back of the arms, the inner thighs, the buttocks, underneath the chin. We can address multiple areas on the body to permanently remove fat. And it's non-surgical, there's no downtime, and there's no pain involved.
All right, let's talk about your area of expertise.
Yes.
Skin consultation. So for those who are saying, you know, I have some issues with my skin, I don't know what products to use, you can help them, right?
Yeah, that's one of my main roles at Physician Center for Beauty, is that I partner with our patients to really help them on their journey to achieve really wonderful, great, healthy skin, or whatever they're interested in. And I can work with them on medical grade skincare all the way up and kind of guide them and direct them to Dr. McGuire for surgery procedures, so and everything in between. So there's no charge for that service. It's complimentary. Right now, through the end of this month, it's 10% off anything you purchase in a consultation with me. And I do have a couple of time slots open if you're interested in that. So call in and schedule and come see me.
Pharmaceutical grade skincare, that's what it's all about. I'm telling you, want something that's active, something that really will produce results. Physician Center for Beauty, that's what they're all about. Number one being safety, number two being let's make sure that it works.
Absolutely, we're all about that.
All right, we're also all about dermal needling. Now, I'm a little bit familiar with dermal needling because I've had conversations with you. But this is a way to really stimulate collagen. And you're talking about, really, it's kind of like letting your skin produce its own youthfulness,
Absolutely.
right?
This is one of my favorite, well, actually, it's probably my favorite in-house treatment that we offer that truly transforms the skin from the inside out. And dermal needling is a procedure where we use a medical device called the collagen pen, and it represents the latest in such medical devices. And so we'll be showing a video a little bit later in the show, and you'll be able to see that. But the dermal needling is a process that's natural. We don't use any chemicals in this process. It's really, we've got two procedures that's all natural. The first one is dermal needling by itself. It works great on addressing lines and wrinkles, textural issues of the skin, enlarged pores, hyperpigmentation, just photo damage in general. So if you're looking for a way to really transform your skin in a way that works fantastic. In fact, your skin will be glowing in a couple of weeks after your first treatment. Come and learn more about that.
And apparently there's different types of dermal needling, right? Okay, so how do you know what kind you need?
So that's why you want to come see me.
There you go.
But there's basically 3 different levels of dermal needling. The first one is dermal needling by itself, which is highly effective to address, like I said, photoaging, also acne scarring, lines and wrinkles, textural issues, and so forth. But if you want a more enhanced treatment, if you want to get more benefit from that, then we'll enhance that with PRR, which stands for protein-rich retinol. And that's basically an 8% retinol that we apply on top of the skin after we've completed the dermal needling procedure. And so that really enhances the benefits of dermal needling. So we get a little bit more peeling with this. You got a little bit of social downtime for a few days after the procedure, but nothing major. And but we see great results. If you're dealing with melasma, which is hormonal-based pigmentation, or any form of pigmentation and textural issues, this is a great procedure.
So collagen and growth as far as rejuvenation. If you're
yes. What we're doing is we're actually injuring the skin in a controlled manner, so that really forces the skin to generate its own new collagen and elastin.
All right, this is interesting to me because, and I've seen some of the results, and you're really proud of this procedure because when I talk to you, you're always very honest about this won't be a little bit of change, this will be a lot of bit of change. So if you have a reunion, a wedding, any event that you want to look more youthful, we've got the holidays coming up, would be perfect.
This is a great time to start to do it. So we'd like to do 3 treatments, but you'll see benefit with 1.
Oh my goodness. So okay, so now if someone wants to take advantage of this, do you represent a consultation first so you can see which form of dermal needling is best?
I just want to make sure it's the right procedure for the patient. So again, there's no charge for that. You can call in and schedule a consultation with me free of charge. Free of charge. And then I'll evaluate their skin. We'll do a Visia complexion analysis, which is a computer that photographs the skin and gives me some data on the surface of the skin and subsurface. So it helps me give them the best advice to achieve their desired results.
Okay, so who's a good candidate for this, for dermal needling? Is it someone who is maybe over 50? Is it someone who's a lot of sun exposure? exposure? Maybe would a smoker who has skin issues due to, you know, constricted...
All the damage.
Right.
Yeah, well, really everybody. This is really a procedure that will benefit just about anyone at any age and just about any condition that they want to improve.
Okay, we're going to take a look at some film here, and then I'll let you do the play-by-play. We always use sports analogies on the show. I hope you guys are okay with it. But again, different forms of dermal needling.
Yes.
Okay, so what are we looking at now? Ooh, this is kind of spooky, but I can understand.
So what I want to ensure everyone, first off, this is not a painful procedure. We use a topical numbing agent on the skin, so it numbs the skin. You will not feel the procedure. You'll be aware that you've got some, this device moving on the skin. But what we're actually doing is getting to the dermal layer. That's why you see some bleeding here, and bleeding's important because if you get to the dermal layer, that's when you're going to get the results. That's where we really stimulate the collagen and the elastin to achieve rejuvenated skin. So this is, you can see this is the collagen device.
Was this the one that the Kardashians made famous? So
what we're looking at is actually the third form of needling that we offer, which is PRP. It's needling with PRP, and most people are familiar with the word vampire facial. So this is our enhanced needling. This is probably the most effective treatment that we offer in-house. So what we do is we basically draw a vial of your blood. I know that sounds scary, but we draw a vial of your blood. We do a centrifuge where we spin it to separate the red and white blood cells from the plasma. Your plasma houses your stem cells, your growth factors, and over 30 bioactive proteins. And so we infuse that into your skin down to the dermal layer.
So you're taking all the good stuff. You're really, for lack of a better term, you're filtering the good stuff and putting it back on the more youthful factors.
Exactly. Right? And so what that really does, that really enhances that. It ramps up the collagen and elastin production to achieve really fantastic results. And so we're also, with this treatment, we enhance it even further by taking your PRP and we actually inject it into the areas of the face where you have more lines and wrinkles, more weakness in that collagen structure, so we can really amp it up. So the needling with PRP, platelet-rich plasma, is really our top-notch treatment for transforming the skin. Okay,
let's assume someone is interested in the top-notch. Okay, what kind of downtime are you talking about? Did you say a couple of days of social time?
You're talking. Usually the first treatment that you do is about 5 days. And what you're basically going to look like, you have a sunburn. Some of the pigmented areas might look a little darker. You'll have some peeling, and then really you heal pretty rapidly with the third form, which is the PRP, because the plasma actually really amps up the healing response.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the feedback that you get from clients who've been through this procedure, Marilyn.
It's fantastic. I mean, clients are extremely happy with the procedure. We've gotten remarkable results for people who are suffering with acne scarring. You know, there's not a lot you can do with that. And so acne scarring really is best treated with dermal needling, and particularly at the level using PRP. So I've seen great results with that, even on deep rolling kind of scars.
Okay, so if you're interested in dermal needling, call today. The consultation, as you mentioned, is absolutely free. Before we let you go, too, let's go over all those specials once again. First of all, breast augmentation special. Right?
Again, if you're considering that, Dr. McGuire is a fantastic surgeon. $500 off the procedure, 20% off cool sculpting, permanent fat reduction, non-surgical, and then, of course, 10% off skin consultations with me through the end of the month.
Okay, and then the dermal needling specials, if you would, once again.
Dermal needling, you're going to receive $100 off the dermal needling package price, $200 off the dermal needling with PRR, which is the protein-rich retinol, which enhances the treatment greatly, and then $300 off the dermal needling package with PRP, platelet-rich plasma, the vampire facial.
And you guys are still 897 Skin.
We are.
You know, they do it very well there. If you've seen a friend lately, I say this often because I've had it happen to me, and you say, you look fantastic, but you look natural. It isn't like one of those shocking things, like you look great, and it's because that's also one of the missions of the Physician Center for Beauty, you and Dr. McGuire. It's to look like the most youthful version of yourself, but natural looking.
Absolutely. It's really about achieving what that customer wants within their budget and their time frame.
All right, once again, the Physician Center for Beauty, take advantage of those specials and check out dermal needling. It could be a more youthful you this Thanksgiving, this Christmas, during the holiday season. Your family will notice, and better yet, you know what, you're going to feel confident about yourself.